Welcome back to Breadcrumb Bites. We're in Genesis 18, verses 16 through 33. Reading through here, we see the men, the strangers, were leaving. They finished their meal. They looked out towards Sodom, and Abraham had a conversation with the Lord about the people and the evil in Sodom. The Lord wanted to destroy Sodom because of all the evil that was in it. And Abraham spoke up and said, what if there's some righteous people out there in Sodom? What about those people? And so they had a conversation about it. And the Lord decided that he would not destroy it if he could find at least 10 people that were the good and that were righteous. So Abraham, they went back and forth in this scripture talking about the evil in Sodom and how God wanted to destroy it. But Abraham pleaded with God and said, look, there's some righteous people that could be found in the city. It may not be all bad. And God changed his mind. God allowed Abraham to converse back and forth with him. His mind probably was already set. He knew what Abraham was going to do. But because Abraham had faith in God and decided to speak up, God was willing to have that conversation with him. God trusted Abraham to tell him enough. He trusted Abraham enough to tell him about Sodom and his plans. And Abraham made the request of God to spare the city if some righteous people were there. And God listened to Abraham's request and reconsidered to look for only 10 instead of 50 innocent people or righteous people. And God's willing to listen to us if we ask fair questions as well. He will consider it, but we need to know that there's other means to an end. And if we find what we're doing is not working, we need to ask God to show us other ways that we can do things. We don't need to be set in our ways and our ideas and believe that our way is the only way. We need to be willing to reconsider and look at different ways to do things. So the action steps are write down some things you're working on, such as projects, ideas, things at the house, some relationships you're working on, and write down what's gone well so far. And think about some areas where you may be struggling and ask God to show you alternative ways to help you get the results done that He desires for your life. And be open and willing to look at other things and be willing to reconsider. Have a great day.